Like I'm like quasi-famous now. Nothing's really changed. I might get a free appetizer at select PF Chang's. That's about it. Nothing's really changed. I was still using Tinder up until like a year ago. This is a true story. But now I realize I got a whole new set of issues on Tinder. Like now when I do match with a girl, she doesn't believe that it's me. Like, that's not you. You're not that guy from this thing and that thing. I'm like, who the fuck is using me as a fake profile? You gotta dig real deep to use me, man. I feel like there's so many better choices out there. One time my agent told me that I had a good look. And I'm like, thanks, dude, I appreciate that. But then it took me years to realize that having a good look is totally different than being good looking. I still don't know what the fuck it means. And look, I'm not being self-deprecating, okay? That's Hollywood talk. I don't listen to that shit. I understand that in real life, I'm like super good looking. If you're into anime. You gotta get in where you fit in, people. One time I went over to the girl's house, she has this like Naruto anime poster in her bedroom. I knew I was fucking that night. You gotta know your demo, people. Asian people, we don't need Tinder anymore, we just go to BTS concerts. That's how we do that parking lot pimping. I've been dating a lot of tall girls lately because it makes me look successful. No. I think tall women are beautiful, but some of them like to wear heels. That's just disrespect. I'm like, you're already 5 inches taller than me, why the fuck are you wearing heels? And she's like, it makes my ass look better. I'm like, your ass is at my eye level right now. Neither of us look good, okay? I look like a child, and you look like a child molester. Last time I took a tall girl to this concert. I don't know if you guys know this, but apparently tall people have fun at concerts. Are you guys aware of that? I'm 5'5". I just go to concerts to smell other people's armpits. Like, what the fuck's the point of this? She was having a time of her life doing whatever tall people do at concerts, you know? Jumping around, obstructing other people's views, seeing everything. I was frustrated. I had enough. So I just looked up at her. I was like, hey, pick me up.
Like, I had a guy, this was his line to me. He said, I have money. That was it. I was like, well, how much? Right? Don't be vague. Not on that. Be specific. It gets weird, you know, being single, going on dates. Like, one time I was in between an architect and a guy who could do a headstand. These were my options. And the architect is great, because women, we like to say what a guy does for a living. You know, we like to say, oh, he drew that. That was, you know, look, architect. Headstand guy, I don't know how to explain that at a party. If I take him to the party, how am I gonna? They go, what do you do, baby? Go outside and show them that amazing headstand that you can achieve. I mean, it's great stuff. He's on Instagram, it's like in the sun, he's like, I went on a date with him. On the date, he wasn't drinking, which is weird. That's how you get through a date. He's just sober-facing me the whole time. So I asked him, I go, do you drink? That's a normal question to ask someone when they're not drinking, you know, but it threw him. One eye went the other way. And this is what he said, I kid you not. He goes, well, when I'm at the strip club, I have sangria. There's so many problems with that answer. It's on so many levels. It's just, you can't even deal with all the levels of problems in that. I was in a small restaurant in New York. There was a guy in the corner just like, yeah, no, you don't want to. And then I'm wondering, is there a guy at the strip club just chopping fruit for sangria? Kiki's good tonight. Trying to do things different, though. That's what I'm trying to do. Like, I used to date young. I can't date young anymore. The court said I can't. I can't even look at them, no. I don't mean to. It's like I said, I aged well, and they just come at me. You know, I'll be hanging out at the GameStop, and they just come into my life. What am I supposed to do? I'm like, you want this? Come and get it. But it was exhausting. Dating young, this guy was always awake, just looking at me. Like, what next? I was like, nothing. Take a nap, shit. Go to sleep. This was 3 whites ago, by the way, 3 whites ago. He talked a lot, too. Oh, my God, he talked so much. I told him, I said, I need some white noise, and I don't mean you, okay?
Now, I have dated for over a decade in Los Angeles, and I came up with some observations that I'd like to share some with you, okay? Number 1, my favorite part of dating in LA is the freak out moment, okay? It's guaranteed in every relationship. It's early on where the guy freaks out, okay? It's after something intimate has been exchanged. Perhaps he shared a memory from his childhood, or maybe you accidentally locked eyes when you were having sex. I don't know. But he starts to freak the fuck out, okay? He looks like he's in a horror movie scene that he can't get out of. When it would happen to me, the guy would look at me like I was Mike Myers and he was Jamie Lee Curtis. And even though I'm inching towards him very slowly, he's freaking the fuck out, right? He's going, no, slow down, you're moving too fast. And he's throwing things in my way to slow me down. He's like, ooh, a garbage can, bookshelf, homeless person. I'm just standing there like, hey man, I just wanted to know if our dogs could meet. It's been 10 months, you know? You know what I mean? But by the look on his face, he's hearing the soundtrack to Friday the 13th. He's hearing the But really what I said was brunch, brunch, brunch with my mom, mom, mom. Brunch, brunch, brunch with my mom, mom, mom. Right? All right, yep. Okay, so number 2, this is a good one. Ladies, you need to check out a guy's place almost immediately, right? Safety first and always. But before you commit or get naked, you need to see his pad immediately. Because here's the thing. You need to know how into video gaming he is. Now, if you walk in and he's got a gaming station in his living room where his friends can come over and socialize, fine, I don't care. But there's a direct correlation between how many articles of clothing you can take off to how many gaming consoles are in his bedroom, right? If he can only fall asleep to the sounds of Call of Duty and Skyrim, you're not dating a guy who's got a diversified portfolio, you know? Thank you, yeah. Now, this would have saved me a lot of time dating, because here's the deal. I was dating this guy for a month, late 40s, well-dressed, seemingly successful, but something was always off. So I was like, hey man, you gotta take me back to your spot. Let's check it out. So we go back to his place, we open the door, and it was like that scene in Big with Tom Hanks when she walks in and she's like, oh shit, it's a kid's playground, what the hell, right? So I open the door. First of all, it's a tiny studio apartment. If I was in my 20s, fine. But I'm pushing 40 with a career, this doesn't work, okay? 2, as soon as I open the door, boom, right there, his mattress on the floor. I hit it with my toe. On the floor, not on a bed frame, not on a box spring, on the floor. And ladies, no sheets. Not fitted, not flat. He had a crumpled up sleeping bag with a broken zipper. Then you start looking around because you're like, oh, are there dead bodies? What's happening? And then you get over here and you're like, there's an Avatar poster hanging by one thumbtack. There's a beautiful china cabinet, but it's filled with action figures. I'm sorry, he corrected me and he's like, those are actually called miniatures. Things I don't give a shit about, right? Now, if it's refreshments you're looking for, fear not. Because he has a mini fridge next to his mattress. Okay, here's the deal. Remember I said tiny studio, so let me logistically explain this to you. Mini fridge, 1, 2, 3, actual refrigerator. Mini fridge, actual refrigerator. You guys, if he's too lazy to get up and walk 3 feet, the chances of him providing for a family or finding my fun button are dismal. You know? Last piece of advice is that who we hang out with outside of our dating world is extremely important, especially after a breakup. Because after a breakup, we tend to date down, right? And we need our friends to be our radar. Here's the deal. After a breakup, you're not gonna go after the Margot Robbies and the Chris Evans anymore. That's what I call the Mount Everest. You just got your heart broken. You're gonna lower it, play it a little safer. You're gonna be hanging around like Mount Whitney or Half Dome, okay? Or if you're like me, who plays it really safe after a breakup, parking lot of Chipotle, okay? So basically, I'm dating Schmeagol from Lord of the Rings at this point, okay? Because he's not gonna leave, right? So, I had just gone through this huge breakup, and I called my girlfriends, and I was like, I know I'm still healing, but it's been 24 hours, and I met this one guy, and he's really weird, but he's kind of nice, and I think he's the one. And they were like, you need to bring him to the bar right now. And I was like, well, it's a little late at night. And they're like, bring him to the bar. And I was like, okay. So we walk into the bar. Here I am dragging in fucking Gollum, okay? So, dragging in Gollum, and 60 seconds, guys, no more than 60 seconds. My girlfriends have come up, separated us, sent him home in a lift, grabbed me a Sauvignon Blanc, sat me down and said, girl, we need to work on this self-esteem because this shit ain't happening again, okay? Yes.
I hate dating. I had to get married because I was tired of dating, because dating is hard. Like getting to know somebody over again, I hate that. Right? Because you got to go through that stage where y'all just lying. That first date. Stop, my favorite color is red. I like walking on the beach sometimes, even though it's not a beach around my house. It's just, like, who are you? Like, you should know right then, like, who are you? Just be honest. Ladies, be honest. On first date, be honest. Yes, I got 3 baby daddies, yes. I need you to know that. They all like to fight. Yes. So if you don't like to fight, that's not your thing. This might not work. Yeah. My mama don't like dark-skinned babies. You dark-skinned, so if we had a dark-skinned baby, she not gonna own it, is what I'm telling you. Is that something you can deal with? She not gonna like you. Cool, okay. I had a few diseases before, but I'm clean now. Yes, I got the paperwork to prove that, yes. When I get mad, I go crazy. Yes, I scratch your car and stuff. I won't put you in jail, but I real fight you, is what I'm trying to tell you. Because I sometimes be in my feelings. It's just the truth. Can you deal with that? You can work with that? Cool, then we can make it. Like, we ready to order. This gonna work. We ready to order. I heard the chicken here is good. Yes, please bring it. This relationship is gonna make it. At least you know what you're dealing with, you know what I mean? That's what you want. I feel like dudes, we lose on dating a little bit. Ladies, stop going on dates because you're bored and hungry. Stop doing dudes like the young ladies. Because it be the good guys that get the bad end of the stick. The good guys that just really like the ladies. Because ladies, y'all don't like the good guy. Y'all play the good guy like y'all just play the good guy. He be so excited. And ladies, y'all only call that dude when y'all hungry and bored. That's it. Fellas, if you get one of them random calls and you gave the girl a number a while ago, she don't like you. She just bored and hungry. She knows she be doing it. You were right. You right. Fellas, you get one of them calls, you're like, hello? She's like, hello. Hey, how you doing? We be so excited to have somebody on the phone and sound like a girl. Hey, what's up? Nothing, it's Keisha. You met me a few weeks ago. Oh, hey, how you doing? It's so good to hear from you. I've been waiting for your call. Yeah, well, you know, I'm free today. I ain't had nothing to do. I'm trying to eat. So I thought I'd give you a call and see what's up with you. And we fall right in it. Oh, cool, you ain't got nothing to do today? No, I'm free. You want to go eat? I sure do. Okay, I'm going to come get you. Okay, I'm on my porch. Where you at? What color car you got? I ain't left yet. Oh, that's right. Well, I'm going to wait for you. I don't know, fellas, y'all, I know we got different age groups, but fellas, if you ever been on that date, they get real nice at front. Before they ain't ate, they real popular, they real nice, they complimenting you. Thank you for coming to get me. I like your little outfit, it's cute. Did you get that from H&M? That's cute, that's nice. I'm gonna buy my cousin, that's nice. And then they eat, and when ladies, this is how you know, because this is how you know they don't like you. When y'all eating, all you see is the top of their head. This is real good. Can we get some more shrimp and wine, please? Thank you. And they be talking to people, letting them know y'all not an item. No, this just my friend. No, how you doing? No, we friends. This is friends. Mm-hmm. No, this ain't, this just friends. Once they start to get full, they start to get irritated and answer your questions with word. You like the food? Yes. We so stupid. Yeah, I like to do. It's good. I eat it pretty often. I'm sure you do. So what you like to do? Everything. We so stupid. I like to do everything too. That's crazy. We got so much in common. We do.
I mean, I went on an app. I was being very honest, I would say. Lonely control freak, seeks man a few words. For a romantic game, as Simon says, you know. And I wasn't getting very far. It's hard to find a good one, you know. I want a good one. I've waited this long. I went out with a guy. Halfway through the meal, he turns to me and he goes, "That's not your natural color, that's fake." About my hair. I'm like, "Oh, you got me. I'm busted. My hair color is fake." "But you didn't pick up on all those fake laughs earlier, did you?" "No, you didn't." Got you there. I went out with another guy, and 5 dates we went out on, and he invited me over to his apartment to make supper. So I go over, and I hear this weird noise in the other room. He goes in the other room, and it's like this weird... So I poke my head in. I'm looking to see what he's doing. He's inflating an inflatable mattress. I'm like, okay, so now I know on date 1 or 2 I need to ask, do you have a mattress? And is it inflatable? Because that's a deal breaker for me. But I feel like he should have asked, "Hey, do you like to sleep on square balloons?" I said, "No." Namaste. Good luck with your journey. I did have one guy, really nice guy, like a gentleman. He called me up on the phone. Nobody really does that anymore. And he called me up on a Sunday. He asked me out for a Thursday. And he says, "I'll call you Thursday at 7 o'clock. We'll make a definite plan." Fine. Monday, I go get my nails done. Tuesday, picking out my jeans. Wednesday, I'm getting my hair blown out. Thursday comes around 7 o'clock. He calls. He asks me if I want to go to Starbucks for a cup of coffee. I'm like, "I had my coffee at 7 o'clock this morning. What's your backup plan? You want to go to the post office, grab a book of stamps together?" I mean, thought we were going on a date, not running errands. Anyway, I know that I've been thinking a lot about getting married, and not so much like looking at venues or dresses, but subtle things. You know, like I'll fill out a legal form, and it'll say single or married, and I'll check off single, and then I write in, "but I can explain." You know. I was out the other night. I was eating alone, and this guy came up to me and he whispered, "Are you waiting for your husband?" And I was like, "Yes, are you him?" "I've been waiting for a very long time." My friends back home, they used to help me, you know. They'd try to hook me up. They'd call me with leads. They'd be like, "Oh, I know a businessman. He has 3 houses. He loves to travel." And now as the years have gone on, I get these calls like, "Hey, my mechanic just lost his hand in a carburetor accident. Do you know how to do bandages? Housing's included." That's all right. I think the biggest thing for me is that, I feel like I'm not a man-hater. I like men. I feel like if men were pets, I would have one. I might even have 2 or 3 of them. I feel like I'm the type of woman who would move to the country so my men would have more room to run around. You know, I'm selfless like that. I just think that guys can be stupid. I had a guy come up to me after a show, and he goes, I'm really into chubby chicks. And I was like, oh, too bad I'm not into honest guys. Because we would have had a really nice relationship ahead of us, you and I. It's hard to tell when you don't know when you're with someone stupid as adults. As kids, we knew they were in a special class, or they had a crusty nose. They had a stupid tell. But as an adult, you can be involved with someone for like 6-7 months before you're like, oh, you're an imbecile. Okay. That's why we're having so many problems.